Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is when you hear this message, I pray that you're poised to receive, to accept, and to respond to words of wisdom. So I remember when I was first starting out in business, and I would be looking at trying to get business loans. I'd be looking at trying to get grants. And there's always this point in the application where, of course, when they're talking about your idea and who you serve and all that kind of stuff, that I was very prolific and I can describe that very well, right? But then it got to that point in the process where they wanted me to demonstrate that I had already been making money. And I would always be really frustrated by that point in the application because I couldn't complete it, because I knew how to do my work. I knew my craft, right? But I didn't know how to make money. And so I never got the money. No one ever gave me loans in those days, or I never got grants in those days, right? Nothing substantial anyway. And the same is true right now. Okay, if you were to come to me and ask me to give you $10,000, I want to know, well, what are you going to do with $10,000, right? And then, of course, when I start listening to you, you're going to tell me 50 different ways you're going to do nothing with $10,000 because you don't know how to, you don't know how to make money without money. You don't know how to make money. You don't know the nature of money, right? So it's impossible for you to make money. Money is not your problem. If I give you 10,000 or I give you 100,000, it's not going to make a difference because you don't know how to make money. You don't understand how to use what you have to get what you want. So giving you more money is just I know what you're going to do with it. You're going to squander it, right? You're going to squander it. And so the exact same principle applies, though, when it comes to spiritual development. And people just struggle with it. I know why people struggle with my teachings. I know why you don't get it. But it's the same thing. People say, I want to get initiated to this. I want to get initiated to that. I want to get initiated to the other. No, you don't. Initiation is not your problem. Beads, pots, and titles is not your problem. It's not your problem. And how do I know this? Because I say, okay, you tell me 3 things that you're going to do after you're initiated that you can't do before you're initiated. Tell me what you're going to do. The day after you get initiated, what are you going to do? They start rattling off 50 different ways they're going to do absolutely nothing. Why? Because they're doing absolutely nothing now. They're doing nothing now. The last thing you could do is empower someone spiritually who has no sense of identity, who has no sense of direction, who has no sense of purpose, who doesn't know what they bring to the table. They don't know what their natural gifts and talents are. They don't know who they serve. They don't know what skills and what materials and what resources and equipment they need to acquire and master in order to deliver their natural gifts and talents to who they serve in a more effective way. So getting more beads and more pots and more titles is not going to help this person solve their problem or anybody else's problem. So there's some things that you need to figure out before you get the beads. There's some stuff that you need to learn about yourself before you get the pots. There's some things that you need to be able to do before you have the title. So that as you start to accumulate these things, you're accumulating these things for a reason, a specific reason. You know what these beads are supposed to do to help you enhance your natural gifts and talents. You know what this pot's going to help you do in order to become more effective at serving your community. Okay, so everything starts from the inside out and is built from the up, from the ground up. Otherwise, you're wasting time, you're wasting money, you're wasting resources. Don't do it. Take your time. Take your time. If you're serious, if you're sincere, and you want to get it, and you will get it, just like I figured out business, right? You're going to figure out what real spiritual development means and what it really means to cultivate your purpose and your service and the problem that you're solving in the world. So as always, this is a message for the leaders. I'm looking for people who are ready, willing, and able to improve the world through positive influence. If you're one of those people, then I want you to figure out how you can get with Obafemi Origunwa and the Orisha Lifestyle Academy so I can help you start living the medicine that will heal your life and heal the lives of those who you are destined to serve. Visit me at obafemio.com or orishalifestyle.com and let's do what we came to do. I look forward to working with you. Bye for now. Odabo.